Hello, welcome to my channel and my love to all of you. Are you feeling stuck and miserable in third dimensional timelines? How many archetypes are you giving your energies to? This is our topic today. The memory of something you are good at has a positive and inspiring effect on you, but if it causes resentment and alienation from your jealous friends, families, and siblings, then you are likely to carry a negative charge. It is likely you have discovered what you are good at, but you are sharing with the wrong group of people. If you are good at something, more portals of that knowledge will open for you, and unless a fraction of that you freely share with others without any ties attached, the negative energies begin to build up. So, although you can definitely charge for your natural gifts and talents, but if you attach only the monetary gains with your gifts, then energies of expectations, resentment, guilt, anger, and other negative emotions begin to build up in your cellular memories as blockages, manifesting as emotional and sometimes even physical issues, preventing the free flow of energies. For example, this lady came under the condescending glances from her husband and family, who were making her feel inadequate and powerless, expecting her to perform or invest her energies in a totally different field of which she had little or no expertise on. But in actuality, she discovered her talents lie in dance and music, where she was not investing her energies in. Seeing herself enmeshed in the energy pattern of our master and servant, through counseling and through self discovery, she eventually broke that pattern and became her own master by serving a greater good. By starting a dance school where she not only started earning a good income for herself but also provided a free service to a few who could not afford her fees. So, when you are learning archetypal patterns that influence your energy, you are in fact working with the energies of your chakras, leading you towards discovering the governing forces of your psyche and of your soul, and discovering eventually your soul mission and sacred contract. Chakras contain all the data of your biology and your biography. We all have 12 primary archetypal companions, means 12 identities. 4 of them are a child, a victim, a prostitute, and a saboteur. These are survival archetypes which all of us share. Our first life mission is to recognize these patterns, running our lives, and integrate these energies. For example, making our inner child an adult. turning a victim into an empowered person, recognizing excessive, compromising attitudes within at the cost of our own empowerment and turning them around to our advantage. And lastly, not giving in to our inner saboteur, rather using its energy for self protection and guidance. So, besides these four, there are eight others, your personal archetypes, that you have to learn to recognize and build the identities around them. Some of these archetypes might include ancient figures such as a goddess, a warrior, a king, a slave, or a contemporary ones such as a networker, environmentalist, a political protester, a messenger, a steward, a rebel, a teacher, a student, a man or a woman, a storyteller, a rescuer or a cemeterian, a martyr, a mother, a father, or a poet, a lover, a priest, a healer, a seeker, an orator, an author, or ascended master, or angel, and many others. And on negative sides also, some people carry archetypes such as a magician, a trickster, a vampire, a thief, a seducer, and sex addict, an exorcist, a black widow, a flirt, a seductress, an enchantress, a destroyer, or many others. Each archetype holds negative and positive energies attached to it. On self evaluation, one can recognize and integrate these energies. Most people get stuck in the four primary archetypes plus a few others, such as a student, a mother or a father, or a teacher or an engineer, a lawyer, an architect, or a businessman, etc. Being stuck in only a few archetypes and not integrating associated energies give rise to egoic consciousness. Egoic consciousness is I consciousness. So you start seeing yourself just as a few archetypes, a few identities. So basically, people will only relate when they do not cease to remain a parent past their expiry stage, and they relate themselves, stick to the identity of being a parent or a mother or a father or a grandfather. So in this case, if we remain attached to those identities past their expiry stage, then we start inviting vampirish energies feeding on our children. Same goes to people remaining stuck with their professional energies, and they feel useless and outdated, ready to embrace death past their retirement age. But it does not have to be that way. If you investigate and invest a part of your energies in other archetypes as well, which come naturally in you. When you do that, it is mind expanding. Identifying your archetypes can be both challenging and liberating at the same time. For instance, this guy experienced humiliation and humbleness when he discovered the energies of his judgmental and being critical by which he was judging others, being the only dominant archetypes in him, and these energies started backfiring on him. So we remember what archetypes are our own, what these archetypes are hidden, which we can investigate and bring them in the forefront in our lives. And we discover these archetypes are neutral, universal pattern of psyche, neither positive nor negative. Even those to which you have negative associations, such as that of a prostitute or a compromiser or a victim or a wounded child, also have strengths, and they are also psychologically helpful. On internet you can search various other archetypes and you feel where your intuitions, your current and past relationship you can study, and your experiences, and then you discover what archetypes you resonate with. Do it after clearing your mind away from the influences in quietude, after say a prayer or a meditation. Discover when you felt good after giving some of these energies freely to others. When people compliment you that you are good at, naturally good at so and so things. What archetypes you express naturally in you. What archetypes make you feel elevated, infusing you with fresh energies. Stretch your imagination and draw your capacity to assess yourself freely. Bringing life into the hidden archetypes enables you to get back your energy, heal, and even expand you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. One thing leads to another. You might change your exercise or food routines because now you want to live, and you want to live happily, and you want to get more energy so that you can do the things which you truly desire. You discover your contract or life's mission, which might be totally different than the personal or professional life you have been living. A contract is your overall relationship to your personal power and to your spiritual power. It is how you work with your energies and whom you give it to. So you discover many things around you. And how much are you willing to surrender to divine guidance? Because now you want to acquire more and more knowledge in the associated archetypes you are giving expression to. More you move towards your life mission in surrender, more higher energetic guidance will be provided to you. These downloads come as a complete text, sometimes as an image directing you towards a particular video or towards a particular person. More access you have then to the Akashic records of which you are a part of, and these Akashic record information you can freely share with others. A part of your energies are meant to be shared freely. And it is important to understand this because we are moving in fifth dimension involving unity consciousness, ascending duality, and the personal egoic, which is an I consciousness. So, third dimensional energies and timelines are collapsing, which are making people increasingly uncomfortable, extremely pressurized, and unhappy. Many are feeling that squeezing pressure to transform rapidly. It is important to realize people have not given importance to polarity synthesis in their lives. Polarity synthesis helps to bring completion to the old karmic patterns from the past. Recognizing and investing a part of your energies in different archetypes is one of the many ways. There are many ways you can ascend higher from egoic limited consciousness. So, recognizing your archetypes and investing in them is one of the other ways. So, these archetypes, if we live in the egoic consciousness, limited archetypes, they generate belief systems, thoughts, behaviors, emotions, and actions which are same. So, when we live the same life over and over again, we feel stuck and miserable. Some belief system, thoughts, behaviors, emotions, and actions accumulate energetic content that combines with the vibrationally meshed consciousness fields that are in the environment, attracting the same similar people in our life, causing cause and effect, bringing both positive and negative energies in the third dimension. It is then people wonder why my life is not changing. Whatever quality of energy we broadcast out into the universe, it sets into motion the accumulative frequency of the energetic content that will be directly returned back to us. So we feel stuck in third dimensional timelines to which we are accustomed to, but now we are infected with entities under others' influences, mind programs, and artificial intelligence. Then people wonder how to get out, how to breathe in peace and freedom, and not feel stuck and controlled and outdated. So, in the stillness of meditation, away from the influences of media and people around you, discover what gives you the inner joy, what unconditional love you feel like sharing with others, what passions and interests you have, what energies you need to detach from, and where you see your future growth, where you can move forward. In silence, initially, away from others' influence, during the phase of trial and error, discover and activate your hidden archetypes. Make your support groups with people who encourage you and support you and not judge you. Listen to only a few people, on alternate media who inspire you. So then you will be connecting to your soul and spirit, which is an unlimited storehouse of your energies. Initially, this process requires your attention, focus, time, energetic strength, and willpower to bring new energies into manifestations. It is an energetically expensive task where you have to pull your energies away from what you are doing and not feeling happy, and then invest it into some other archetypes where you are good at, where you feel the power. Then you start moving into higher dimensions in freedom, peace, love, health, and happiness. I hope it helps. Initially, this process, like I said, may take some time, your attention and focus, but eventually the reward will be worth it. So thanks for listening. Please leave your comments and share this video. Remember sharing. Sharing is very important in fifth dimension. Freely share. So what you share will only come back to you. So till we meet again, take care, love and light, my dear. Bye for now.